guys, it's I'm Hungry 4444, and this is the Saturday podcast. To my right, as always, is Ultra. Ultra, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's Ultra. Get ready to get down and have fun today.
Sweet. To my left is Umne. Umne, say something.
Hey guys, prepare for a fun Saturday.
Sweet. And for the guest this week, replacing the original guest, is Toshi. Toshi, say something.
Hey guys, grab a snack and sit back and have some fun.
Oh yeah. Ultra, tell us what's going to happen this week.
Alright, before I do that, I want to apologize to the people I unfortunately ended up misleading. I apologize, and I hope you'll forgive me. Anyways, this week on the podcast, we're going to do the usual. We're going to summarize the chapter, give our opinions and ratings, go into predictions, then we're going to jump in to the weekly ratings and rankings, rather, and Toshi is going to be there this week. Then we're going to go to shenanigans, and then we're going to close up by answering the questions you send via email. Thank
Sweet.
you, and here to summarize the chapter is Umne.
Umne.
Alrighty, so you all remember from last week, we saw the Tempesta dude about to kill Yajima, but then Laxus comes in and stops the attack. So, I don't know his name, it's like Tempesta or Calamity, they're trying to confuse us, but I think our predictions are kind of correct. He decides to rip off his clothing, and he looks like Toby and Ichiya, does he not? So he is prepared to fight, and he's underestimating Laxus. So as we could see, Laxus overpowers him, and with one final hit, Calamity or whatever his name is says something pretty ominous along the lines of him sacrificing one of his lives. So I guess he's not really immortal, but he explodes, and his anti-ether nano thing, like, consumes the town, and it's like one of the darkest scenes I've seen from the manga. So all of the people in the vicinity, like the Fairy Tail mages, pass out. And we go back to the Fairy Tail Guild, and that's where poor Lucica declares that the members are fine. They're not in any tragic danger, but Laxus is a bit, damaged. So after like Freed was trying to find solace in Laxus's sacrifice, it was actually not a noble sacrifice. Well, it was noble, but it didn't do anything because there were still so many deaths, and that pisses Natsu off, and then he declares war.
Awesome.
So that's the chapter.
All right.
Toshi, what'd you think of this week's chapter?
I thought this chapter was really good. It gave a good starting point for the Tartarus arc, which I thought was good. We have a member coming in showing his power against an S-class mage, and I thought that really kind of gave us a sense of how powerful this guild really is. I didn't like the mage choice though, because I love Laxus, so I was very scared and on the edge of my seat in this chapter, which is good. I'd give this chapter a 9 actually, because I thought it was just so good. It could have been a bit more ominous maybe, like we could have elaborated a bit more on how the poison actually damaged everyone, like how it affects the magic and if it's permanent or not, because I know Poliskina did say that it can possibly never be resolved, but if there's any permanent effects to their magic due to the poison, then that would have been really cool to be highlighted. But yeah, this chapter was really good.
Alright. So you're gonna give it a 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10, yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. I thought this chapter was a little disappointing, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. I didn't like that Laxus completely just outclassed this guy. I did not like that. I thought these Tartaros guys, since they're demons, were much stronger than that. Sure, Laxus is strong, but come on. These guys are demons. These guys, after 7 years, are finally resuming their plan to do what they want with the magic world, and I just thought this guy losing so quickly to Laxus without even landing one shot against Laxus is just bad for the story. Though he did end up damaging Laxus and, to be honest, the entire Thunder God tribe by himself, which is quite impressive, to be honest. I mean, he was able to damage all of them, send them to the hospital. I feel like Laxus taking in all that smog or whatever it is, that normally that would kill him, but just because he's part of Fairy Tail, there's no way he would die, and he's such a vital character to the story, he's not going to die. So I think that's kind of great. Thanks for your input.
Train.
What an asshole. Anyway, if he wasn't part of Fairy Tail, he would easily be dead right now. I think that's pretty obvious. But no, he's gonna come back later this arc, and he's gonna kill that Tempesta guy permanently.
Holy crap!
Wow, that was a new one.
Yeah, what an asshole.
The Train is a Laxus fan.
Yeah.
Train conductor wants
Clearly,
time.
he's disagreeing with my opinion.
Apparently.
Whatever. I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. Also, the end of it was like, whoa, how many times have we seen that? Natsu getting pissed off at someone hurting his friends. Oh god, it's getting really old at this point. Oh, we're declaring war on Tartaros. Great. Good luck with that. So yeah, I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. No. Your opinion doesn't matter. Ultra?
What a jerk he is.
Yeah.
So, Ultra?
Right. I got really mixed feelings about this chapter. On the one thing, I really liked Laxus' noble sacrifice. It really shows how far he went this year. In this series, like, how he was in the beginning and how he is now. He's really changed as a character. I mean, originally he would have never done this for, like, complete strangers or even really his own friends. I mean, back during the Fighting Festival arc, he was willing to attack Freed, and now he's working to save him and all his other friends, so nice on him in that part. The battle was way too rushed, though. I mean, we agree that this is Laxus, and he's very powerful, but it was still too quick of a fight for my liking. I understand that maybe this guy's combat isn't this guy's specialty. He is maybe the pathogen carrier or something for the team. He works on support. His abilities are for helping his teammates rather than actually fighting. But still, he's a demon. All these members are from the Book of Zera. They're not like those useless Galuna Island demons. These guys. They're supposed to be badasses in this guild. I mean, Kyoka, she has this creepy ass ability to turn weak people into paper. Silver, he froze the dragon spirit. I mean, that itself should show you that generally these guys should be on par with each other. But I don't see anything of this guy that's really on par, except for this smog thing, the magic barrier particles. It just seems kind of cheap to me. I mean, I understand that he's going to use up one of his lives, but how many of those does he have? Like, it's like, if he's close to death, he can just do this. At least maybe, let's assume he's the cat with 9 lives. He could do this in another 7 or 8 times before he has to finally die. How many people is he going to beat with this cheap-ass magic? When I first saw this, I was thinking of way back in Soul Society arc in Bleach when Mayuri, he chickened out in his fight against Doryu, and then he turned into green cum, and then he just slithered away like a little coward. I apologize if that reference scared anybody, but no, I don't apologize. Just fuck you if you got scared. I just didn't like it then. I don't like this now. And Hungry, I agree with you. So repetitive of Natsu getting pissed off about his friends getting hurt. Same exact thing in the Phantom Lord arc. When they go to the park, they find Jet, Levi, and Droy chained up to a tree with the Phantom Lord symbol burned into their bodies. It's just really repetitive that this has happened almost in that exact way. And we've seen other things. I mean, when Lucy got captured, he's going pissed. He wants to attack the kingdom. shit happened back on Tenru Island. He wanted to fight Hades. It's just getting really repetitive at this point, and I don't know how much more of Natsu I want to handle at this point. So it's a really mixed chapter for me. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Wow. All right. Umne?
Oh, can I add something before
Yep.
Ume does
Yes,
his
you
thing?
can.
With this lives thing you said, we don't actually know if he's used any of them already.
We do.
So-
He said that he was using one of his lives.
No, but
first
we
time.
don't know if he used any of them before that time.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, like, if
Oh,
he
actually,
did, and
you're
that
right.
was his last one or something, then...
Well, I mean, he was pretty willing. I mean, he seemed pretty willing. I'm assuming he had a fair number left.
Mm.
You know what I would think? He's the immortal, and this was his first life.
That's possible too.
I'm pretty
But then
sure
that would be so cheap.
he saved it. He saved his lives for
For
this
these
whole time.
scenarios, right?
Yeah, just for this big war. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's like stocked up his lives just so he can use them throughout this war.
Out in reserve. That's
I can see
possible.
that. Yeah.
But I don't know. They're not really. He wasn't really planning to come across Laxus, was he? I mean, he thought
No,
he probably thought this was going to be pretty easy, just
He said
killing
he-
off one
yeah.
old man. He wasn't expecting Laxus.
He
So
said
for this
he didn't-
particular
yeah.
what
Oh, no, he said they didn't factor the humans being capable of that type
exactly?
of force.
So I mean,
he did
maybe-
say I'll have to die once, so maybe that's the first time.
yeah,
he's
he
dying.
said that. Yeah, I mean, he said he has to die once. I mean, it's not like he has to die more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, might be he's not really used to using this power, but I think it's pretty cheap. I mean, you could probably kill your enemies this way worse than if you'd kill them with a direct magic blast, depending on which way you see it. But yeah, that's my opinion. Umne?
Okay, well, overall, I actually felt like I also had mixed feelings, but I'm towards the positive end of it. Between Laxus and the 9 Demon Gate member, like we all had our predictions last week. We all knew there wasn't going to be a clear winner, and I'm happy there wasn't. If there was, we could see which way this war is going. But
No, I
judging by
think
how
we
it
got to
ended-
see a clear winner. Lexus is clearly out. He
He may not have
outclassed
killed the guy, but he clearly
No.
showed that he's way better as a
He
fighter.
outclassed him in every way.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? No, maybe his magic is dependent on the scenario and how he composes his body. He could be a demon. He could not be an Ichiya Tobi looking demon. He could be some other force, and he just creates his bodies, and his bodies are made of that smog. So we don't know much about him. I hope we will find out more. But either way, I'm happy that just because Laxus did beat up this guy does not mean that he's gonna win again. So, I thought it was really dark how that whole thing happened with the magic barrier particles, the anti-ether nano. I think this is the first we've seen in Fairy Tail. First, we saw how the arc, we had that huge assassination, and we thought that was pretty dark. Now we have a massacre of a city, so this arc seems very promising.
Well, technically, the massacre in the first place had more deaths.
Yeah.
This
well,
one
yeah,
had 100, the other one had 119, and in that case, we actually had 3 named characters die.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think, I agree that it's really dark, but I mean, I don't think this one is really, these are just 100 nameless faces.
Did you mean the one in the Grand Magic Games?
No, I mean the, Magic Council. When
wasn't
there was
that
more deaths there, they said there was 119. Here, there's 100, but among those 119, we had 3 named characters. Grandoma, Org, and Lahar.
I didn't know there was 119. I thought it was just the Senate. Okay, well, either way.
Yeah, Jima said, he was reading the paper in the last chapter, that it was 119 deaths and injuries.
Oh, fudge.
Damn.
Okay, well, you know what? This arc is starting to seem very promising. I'm excited to see what Tempest will bring to the table. I think that, I don't know how to explain it, but it was really noble how, Freed found, he found his, he was peaceful after he thought Laxus saved everybody, but that wasn't the case, and, and I know you guys didn't really like Natsu getting pissed off, but I mean, you know what? I mean, he's the main character. I don't think, it's a war arc, so I don't know, maybe Mishima just didn't think of anything else to conclude the chapter with, to start us off with the badassery, so, whatever, I just didn't care about Natsu.
It's not that he gets pissed off. I mean, every main shonen manga character gets pissed off. Luffy gets pissed off all the time. But it's the way in which Natsu got pissed off. It's I'm mad because they hurt my friend, so I want to declare war on them. How many times have we seen that?
Yeah.
It's like every single arc.
Oh, well, I mean, there was kind of a massacre, so I don't really mind.
Regardless of the reason, ultimately the result was the same.
But yeah, I'm excited for what the arc has to bring, and I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay.
8.5. Sweet. All right. Toshi, what do you think is gonna happen next week?
I think next week we might get a bit more insight as into Tartaros's next target, because Urza did say they might go after Jalal because he used to be in the council, but it hasn't been confirmed, so I think we're going to see who Tartaros are going to go after next, and we might get some interference from somewhere. Maybe Fairy Tail, possibly another guild, or it just might be a clean assassination like with the council. I have a feeling we're going to see a new member's skills. Like, I don't think Jackal or Tempest are going to go again. I think maybe one of the other members are going to bring something to the table. But I think we're going to get a bit more progression on their next target, and I actually think their next target they'll try and go for Jalal. But again, it could be one of the old, unnamed council members from way back. And I think we'll get some insight in how Fairy Tail's going to prepare for the war.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. You have to whisper.
All right. For next. Yeah. You just reminded me on the whole Jalal thing. So yeah, I think at best we could see Jalal next chapter, and it just like completely fit it just phases over to wherever Jalal is, and he gets attacked by the other missing, not missing, but the other Tartaros 9 Demon Gate who was out on a mission, and I think that Demon Gate is going after Jalal. And in my opinion, if we don't know the full extent of all their abilities, and for all we know, Tempesta could be the weakest of the 9 Demon Gates, but I'm just saying, like, if Tempesta couldn't even beat Laxus, or even scratch Laxus, well, what are they going to do to Jalal? This guy is easily one of the most powerful mages in all of Fairy Tail. What are they going to do to this guy? At best, we could see Jalal next chapter and see him get attacked and completely beating the crap out of the mage, or we could see, or what I'm guessing is going to happen next chapter is just going to be Natsu bugging out, getting angry, being comically angry, saying, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Tartaros, blah 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 blah, and everybody and Erza and everyone telling him to calm the fuck down, and Makarov saying we have to do something about this, and yeah, they're gonna start putting in a plan together, and maybe a more news comes, and as you said, Lamia Scale got attacked, and Makarov was like, holy shit, or the Magic Council, or next chapter, while Natsu is like getting all mad and everything, getting mad comically, and Erza telling him to shut the fuck up, the Magic Council arrives and tells Makarov to come with them because the 10 Wizard Saints are being called together for a meeting.
Ooh.
That would be insane. I think
cool.
I think that's how the chapter ends. Makarov being summoned for the 10 Wizard Saints meeting. And maybe Walrot will be there. Walrot will appear and be like, let's go, Makarov, we're going to the 10 Wizard Saints meeting. And yeah, that's how the chapter ends. I'm calling it. Yep, I'm calling it.
I like that. Personally, I think that you have a good point about Jalal, but I don't think we're going to see him. My reasoning for that is, for one thing, he's in Crime Sorcerer. Crime Sorcerer has been evading the Magic Council for like at least 6-7 years now. So I think it'll be, if Tartarus finds him that easily, that's just really not going to make any sense. Because he should technically be hiding from anyone. He doesn't want to even find the Dark Guilds. I mean, they didn't go after Tartarus. They went after small Dark Guilds. They're obviously staying away, and he doesn't have Otir with him anymore. He only has Merity. So it begs the question, like, how much is he going to fight? He's very capable. So, they're probably going to have to send one of their strongest members to fight him. Tempesta, he said he had to go back to headquarters to reform his body or whatever because he turned into mist. So it's not going to be him. It'll probably be, I don't know who it is, but it'd be really cool if it was Sayla. Or
I'm betting it's Sayla for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be cooler to see her. And if Jalal and Urza teamed up to fight her, that would actually be pretty badass. I don't know why, but
say that.
yeah, I think that'd be pretty badass if those two fought together and they had Merity, like, I don't know, help them on the side or whatever. But I don't think we're going to see that in the next chapter. We're expecting the next chapter. We're going to start with Fairy Tail. Probably, like Lucy and Urza telling Natsu to calm the fuck down. You're too irrational. Then we're going to move over to Tartarus. Probably like Tempesta's going to arrive in his form. They're going to be like, what's wrong with you? Why weren't you able to complete the mission? He's going to be like, we got ambushed by Fairy Tail. They're much stronger than we thought. And they'll be like, we're taking care of the Light Guilds. And then, I don't know, maybe we're going to see like Lamia Scale or Blue Pegasus get attacked or something. Lamia Scale makes more sense because they have Jura. He's technically like the strongest, supposedly, of the human Saiyans. I don't think he genuinely is. But I think that would make more sense. And like I said in the previous podcast, I think it'd be cool if they attacked Light Guilds and the survivors, they went to Fairy Tail for refuge. So you got like a mini army and team-ups to go after each of the demon gates. That's not going to happen right now, but yeah, I'm going to say that start with the Fairy Tail, go to Tartarus, they're going to see Tempesta come back, then criticize him for not completing his mission, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll have something at the council, because I think you guys remember Doran Bolt was interrogating Cobra, so we haven't heard anything about that. I think we should go back there and find some stuff out, and nothing of another guild. I think it's going to end with Doran Bolt and Cobra. Maybe he's agreed to his demands to release the rest of his friends. I'm not sure, but Cobra apparently knows a lot about Tartarus, so yeah, I think that's where it's going to end.
Oh, by the way, remember at the beginning of Fairy Tail when Makarov was sent to the Magic Council to answer for Natsu or whatever? So, I don't remember whose actions it was, but somebody fucked up and Makarov had to go to the Magic Council, and he was being like a total dick about it. He was just like sleeping while they were trying to talk to him.
I think that was after the Phantom Lord arc.
Yeah. And I was thinking, like, dude, you're in front of the Magic Council. You shouldn't be sleeping. This is really serious. They could, like, shut you down or something. But now after reading that Yajima said the Magic Council is a weak organization, why the fuck do you care what the Magic Council says in the first place if they're a weak organization? Why does anybody care what they say?
I don't think it's a matter of them being weak in authority. They have authority. I think the matter was, like, they don't have any continuity of existence. If they get taken down in one area, like their headquarters, they're completely decimated. I think that's what he meant. They don't have a weak, they're not like weak in authority, they just have a weak command structure. If one domino goes down, all the dominoes go down. I think that's what it was.
Still, it's like,
They probably...
it's like even a former Magic Council member will say, oh, the Magic Council is a weak organization. It's like, wow. What is the point of their existence then? What the fuck?
No, if the point is to like keep the magic guilds in order. It's like the problem is the magic guilds aren't going to go and like directly attack them for like, I don't know, like shutting them down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can understand that. They're not total
if they did, then if they brought down the council headquarters, then like there would be complete chaos and disarray. Like, just imagine like the White House being attacked.
Yeah, I know.
There
needs to be a governing body, but when even a former member will say they're a weak organization, who really cares what they have to say? I mean, sure, there needs to be someone.
I mean, you got to care what they say. If they're not that they're a weak organization, but they are the authoritative organization. They have direct command from the king to deal with all the magic guilds. They can legally shut you down, and you can't do shit about it. They can keep you in cells that prevent you from using your magic. So you definitely do have to watch out for them when they're active. If they're not active, then you can just like shit on their grave. That's basically it.
I guess. Still, that really made my eyes up. I'm like, wow, you're a former Magic Council.
I think maybe the point is like he knew that it was weak, but they didn't try to reinforce the structure. Maybe.
Okay. Let's. What are we gonna? Oh, let's. Umne, did you give your prediction for next week?
I didn't, but yeah, it's kind of like, you know what? It's funny that Ultra mentioned that about Jalal. I actually thought that Shayla would appear as Erza in front of Jalal and
in disguise.
And like attack him, and then Erza comes along.
Use his love for Erza against him. Ooh, I like that
Ooh.
idea. That makes sense.
And it would fit in with this dark theme that's getting all personal and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then Urza also has been thinking of Jalal, so she also appears, and then they start their battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that's not her main magic, like transformation. I hope she has something more badass. But that's how I think that's gonna happen. As far as Tempesta goes, like you guys noticed when he was like properly introduced, it didn't say Tempesta. It said Calamity the Immortal.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think that's not Tempesta. That's just like another, you know,
Hunter, what do you
like.
think about this Tempesta guy? His personality is maybe they're like Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Because he had all those different personalities in his body. Each one had like different characteristics.
Yeah, but what about how does that?
I mean, like each of these personalities is a different one of his lives. Like he sacrificed the Calamity life.
But did Sensui really sacrifice his?
No, Sensui didn't. But like, if it works on a similar personality, like he sacrificed the Calamity life.
Yeah,
so maybe like each life has a different magic or something.
Yeah, so I guess he sacrifices his like angry personality or his love or his affection
Something
personality.
Like that. Yeah.
Or I guess I could see that. And maybe his last.
I don't know.
Or maybe Calamity is the one that uses the magic barrier particles. Now that he's sacrificed that life, he can no longer use magic barrier particles.
Hoping for that. That's too overpowered.
It is kind of weird.
Still, it's like you're using it just to get away from Laxus. I think that's
well, I mean, to be fair, I think Laxus was ready to kill him if he had to.
Yeah, but still, they've got a whole war. Like you got. There are better times to use it than and then. I mean, he could have had the 9 demon gates.
He was backed into a corner.
Yeah, he could. I'm saying if he did get captured, he could have the 9 demon gates come and help him.
Assuming that they knew what happened to him.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but you know what? What if that was his weakest form? So that's something we can look forward to.
Yeah.
So Tempest means like a storm, right? And
right.
then Calamity is like what a storm does. So who knows, maybe another form of him could be related to that, and it could be a lot more worse.
It's possible.
But I'm eager to see that, and I don't think that's him. That can't be him, seriously. And then you guys are so mean to Lamia Scale and Blue Pegasus. Have a little faith.
No, we're not mean to Lamia Scale. It's not because we want them to die.
Yeah,
it's that it makes the most sense for them to be the first ones out because they have Jura, and he's super powerful.
It's better for the story.
He would be like a huge threat to these guys because he's very strong.
Might do it's like what if they do the light team again?
It's addition by subtraction. You're taking something away to make the story much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Laxus and Juradan, I wonder we'd have to turn to 10 Wizard Saints.
That's a huge demoralizing factor, and it's good. It's a good character development. It's like, dude, they just killed the 10 Wizard Saints. What are we gonna do?
We gotta really step up our game and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, no, the Mishima's pulling out all the stops in this arc, but what's after this arc? What's gonna be like?
I'm worried, actually.
Yeah, because
the harder he tries, the bigger he fails.
But you know what? Let's just.
I hope for the best. I genuinely hope that this arc is good.
Mm-hmm. I hope this isn't Mishima's peak because I'm pretty sure the arc with the final arc with Zeref should be fucking massive. But this one just seems like I can't think of anything that it could top it besides Tenru arc initially until the end of it, which really pissed everyone off.
Well, I mean, the Demon Gates are looking much stronger than Grimoire Heart.
Yeah, but I'm saying at the time, that arc had so much potential. Hades was like a perfect villain, but the way it ended...
He had everything going from him. He had power, he had mystique, he had motivation to an extent. But
You guys, from Rave, somebody used Last Ages, right? And then he still became young again, did he?
I'm not that far in the series.
I never read Rave.
From what I've heard, that's what happens, and I'm really hoping Yule Tear comes back. I don't want her to be killed as an old woman.
So gay.
Seriously though, she's so cool. She could really.
Her story is over. Let her live in peace.
Yeah.
She doesn't need a story now. She just needs.
She doesn't need a story, so don't bring her back into the story.
I'd like her to fight. That'd be so cool. She could really fight now instead of throwing her balls around.
She redeemed herself. She achieved her life goal. Why do you want her to suffer more? It was not redemption.
I wouldn't mind bringing her back, but they'd have to do it in a legitimate way because she's really old. So they'd have to find a legitimate way of making her young again, making her able to fight all that, and I don't think there is one.
I think that would completely disappear. She was supposed to die, and then she turned old, and then for her to turn young again would be a major load of crap.
Well, I mean, just read up on Rave Master is what I heard. But
okay, I'm going through Rave Master. Apparently, okay. you can ask God or Mega for the details, but I really hope that she doesn't come young again, because she let her she lived. She's done.
It's times like this I wish she didn't do that, but oh well. Okay, so that's the predictions. So you guys can start talking about the other weekly manga.
All right, Toshi, you started off.
Okay, some of it was promising, some of it was not. So, first, at the top, I'm putting Toriko, because Toriko is Toriko. This arc is really good at the moment. I'm really getting into it, and that's literally my only reason, because I love Toriko this week. Second, I'm putting Fairy Tail, because there was no Beelzebub this week, because it's on a break. Fairy Tail was a bit conflicting, but I really liked it, so Fairy Tail second for the reasons that we've discussed. Third, I'm putting One Piece. I have caught up on One Piece after being harassed, and I thought that finding out Rebecca's father was the wooden guy and all that, it was a bit predictable, but at the same time it was better than Bleach and One Piece. I mean, Bleach and Naruto. Yeah. Fourth for me is Bleach, only because Naruto was an absolute pile of dog poo. If this arc ends with Obito joining the good side or something, I'm literally going to go kill myself. So those are my rankings.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it away.
Go ahead.
Number one is easily Toriko. That was a crazy chapter. My reaction to the last page, to the last couple of pages was who, what, when, how, what is happening? Why did this happen? How could he do this? It was nuts. The lead up to it was even crazier. So, yeah, it's an unbelievable chapter. Number two, Fairy Tail for reasons listed above. Number three, Bleach. I found the end of the chapter a little anticlimactic. It's wait, that's the rest of the chapter? There's nothing more? What the hell? But I honestly thought Shinji was gonna reveal his Bankai this chapter, but he didn't. And I was like, aww. But I guess it was a solid chapter. There's nothing that impressive. Ichigo finally joining the battle. Ichigo joining the battle basically signals the beginning of the end of this arc, easily. Or the beginning of the end of Bleach in general, since this is the last arc. So yeah, number four is One Piece. I didn't really care for One Piece that much this week. Too much talking. I'm only a fan of talking when it's real progression for the story. This is only progression for the arc. I'm talking, the toy being Rebecca's father was a little too cliche for me. He's oh, he's my father. It's great, another one. So yeah, number four, One Piece. Number five, Naruto. It's easily the worst, one of the worst chapters Naruto has had in a long time. I hated this chapter so much. I wasted 7 minutes of my life reading that chapter. That's all I'm gonna say. Ultra, take it away.
Fair enough. My number one is Toriko. Toriko was awesome. Great build up, great final, shock with Ichiryu getting killed by the blue nitro. That was interesting, and we really get a lot more information about what they have to do for the future. So Toriko number one. Number two, One Piece. It was kind of cool. We needed some history. I mean, we're getting some progression here. We're going to see, what's Doflamingo's motivation in the future. We know that there's an army. We know a little more about the world history. So I'm alright with that. Number three, Fairy Tail. It wasn't that great, but it was better than the other two. Number four, Naruto. I agree that it was a lot of talking, but at the same time, in the future, we're going to look at this chapter as a really good character development moment. But in the current time, I agree, it's really boring. But we're going to need this, in the future. I just hope that it doesn't end too easily with Jubito taking Naruto's hand. And number 5 is Bleach. Bleach was really disappointing for me. The first 10 pages are just the Royal Guard being complete idiots. The war is going on, and they're just that fat guy just showing up. It's don't worry, Ichigo, you're not going to be late. When the battle won't start after you get there. The battle started 3 hours ago. What is wrong with you people that you're going to let so many people die while you're just talking like an idiots, and you don't even want to send? You're gonna make him take a 1 week trip down to Soul Society, but just because he's fast, he can get there in 12 hours. Send him back fast, or you guys could die next. I mean, I know we said last week that the Magic Council was stupid, and the Gote 13 was even stupider. Well, frankly, the Royal Guard is dumber than both of them combined. And the only thing that really saved this chapter for me was Candace, just because she's hot. But yeah, otherwise fuck the Royal Guard. Honestly, they better have some seriously awesome powers that they should demonstrate in this battle, because right now I consider each and every one of them complete idiots.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are our ranks. So let's move on to shenanigans.
Shenanigans time.
Start with jokes. Do all of you know the game Clue?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I love Clue.
Okay. Alright, shut up. Okay. Why is there no black character?
That train's got some mixed feelings.
Train is drunk tonight.
Yeah. He's got a lot of things on his mind.
Running now.
Okay. Are you done?
I think so.
Okay. Why is there no black character in the game Clue?
Why?
Because then it would be called Solved.
Oh boy.
I get that.
Okay, next. Why do Jews watch porn backwards?
Why?
I don't know.
So they can come when the prostitute hands the money to the guy.
Oh. That's bad.
Aw.
Okay, next. Why don't black people go on cruises?
Why?
They're not falling for that one again.
Oh. That's so bad.
Okay.
Hey, how can you get a nice Jewish girl's number?
How?
Roll up her sleeve.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
That's pretty hard.
That one's hardcore.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. What is the hardest part about watching an orphanage burn?
What?
My cock.
That's
That one's mean.
I didn't get it.
That one's mean.
I didn't get it.
You don't get it?
Dude.
No.
What's the hardest part about watching an orphanage burn?
Ew. Okay, when you said that's what I got. I was just thinking, wait, it's burning, and then oh god.
Alright, Ultra, what's the news this week?
The biggest piece of news this week is that the Sorcerer magazine is out. It's the 22nd edition. People go read it. Other news, nothing significant, but Relly's latest abridged chapter makes a lot of fun of Rye and black people in general, so you might enjoy that. Other than that, we don't have anything, so Umne, take it away with the whorehouse.
Alrighty, so the whorehouse question of the week. Before I give you guys the answer to that, it seems nobody responded to the question last week, so we're very disappointed.
Very disappointed.
Yeah, we're giving you the finger right now.
Yeah, everyone give your finger to the screen.
4 hard fingers pointing at you.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you all felt that. So, yeah, the only people that are still in the running are Jesse Luque and Fleet Admiral 88, and next week is the draw, November 9. So, if you guys can at least give an answer for this question, maybe we'll pick at least 2 winners if we can. If nobody responds, we'll pick nobody again, but maybe we'll pick more than 2, just because the draw is next week.
We'll consider it, but you better have some good answers.
We will consider it, yeah. So, yeah, it's really not that easy to do this, but you guys really have to,
Alright, let's give him the question, Umne.
So the question is, if you could commit one sexual act to anyone without any repercussions, what would you do and to whom? So yeah, respond below, you guys, and we'll let you know if you made it to the draw or not next week. And during the same podcast, we're gonna draw one name and see who wins the manga volume of their choice.
Sweet.
So that's it for the Whorehouse. Hungry? Did we get any good questions?
Hell yeah, we got some good questions.
I'm going to start with the questions we got via Skype.
Yeah,
These were sent by Toshi when we had an original guest. Again, I apologize. Anyways, I'm going to read these questions out, then we're going to get to the emailed questions. Okay?
Yep.
Alright, here are the questions. Number 1. I love Pokemon X and Y. If you could be any new Kalos Pokemon from the game, which would you be and why? I don't play Pokemon, so I'm not going to answer this.
Pangoro, the big panda. Mr. Panda.
Yay.
I want to be a giant fighting bear panda. Fuck yeah.
The new Pokemon. I want to be Sylveon. It's pretty.
But
Yeah,
that would be the opposite. Never mind.
Well, then you know
Next.
what? If I'm not agreeing with you, but maybe that's why I want to be Sylveon.
We'll make an exception for you so you can continue as Wailord.
So you can live your fantasy.
Wailord.
Pretty for once.
Cool. No, but Wailord's not a Kalos Pokemon. It can't be.
Yeah, we'll make an exception for you.
Yeah, we'll make an exception.
You can't. Listen to Toshi.
Toshi, can we make the exception?
No.
How about a mix?
sure, why not?
How about a mix?
Thank you.
Snorlax, Garbodor, and Wailord. Just like a mix.
If I were that, I would go after you first, Hungry.
Snarbodor Lord.
I swear most of those Pokemon have weaknesses to Hungry's type anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, Toshi, you didn't answer. Go ahead.
Oh, I get to answer my own question. Yeah.
You can, go ahead. Why not?
I'd be a Slurpuff, because those things are the most adorable things ever.
Their tongues are always out.
They're useless.
I know, but I'd be making really cute faces at everyone. Like, I'd be just,
They're
like,
little
strolling
nose.
down Route 7. Like, hi, guys. Making my cute fairy face.
And then
Killing
we
a
would
dragon.
step on you. Yep.
How mean.
That's
I'm a
hard.
candy floss Pokemon.
Exactly.
So mean.
Isn't it a ring Pokemon? Oh wait, is Slurpuff the one that is evolved or not evolved?
Slurpuff's the one that's evolved, I think. It's the one with its tongue sticking out and the
Oh, that's the
and
marine
candy
Pokemon.
hunting.
Alright. Second question. Who do you think will be the first Tartaros member to be defeated in this arc?
Oh, good.
Well, we already have one, kind of Tempesta, but I mean,
No,
Jackal.
no, I
Or,
don't.
like,
Maybe
properly-
she means killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jackal. Natsu's gonna beat the fuck out of Jackal.
I'm hoping the Cannonball dies first.
You mean Franmel?
Yeah, I don't want them.
I think that'd be cool if he died first. Yeah, why not? I'll go with him
Lead the
too.
serious ones.
Yeah,
I'm
then he
just gonna
can't
go-
represent Doomne anymore.
I'm gonna go for the guy who everyone thought his name was Keith.
Oh,
He was
Keith guy?
Keith. Watch out for Keith.
It's a weird ass name,
Such,
but we don't have
such an
anything about it.
intimidating name, Keith.
I know Keith.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if
Beware
he
the Keith.
then he's gonna die.
Alright, third question. Who do you think Tartaros will target and why?
Like next.
Next.
Fairy Tail.
Next, yeah, I mean, I think
they
she means a
will-
particular person.
The,
Oh, Lamia Scale.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
No,
with that.
person.
Person or guild, why not? Maybe if
Yeah.
it's Jalal, they'll go after particularly Jura.
I'm thinking Jalal.
I'm thinking legal guild of some kind.
If it's like individual person, then Jalal. If it's like
Organizations and guilds,
then-
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Fourth, do you think any guild characters from the GMG arc will make a return here? Yes, I do.
Definitely.
I definitely think that after seeing them in the Sun Village, it would be really ridiculous not to have that. You have a huge pool of characters. You should use them.
They're all going to be
Not
part of
use
this
them,
giant.
but use-
They're all going to be part of this giant commando unit during the giant battle between Tartaros and the Magic Council.
I'm
They're-
totally fine with that.
I could see Kagura coming back, definitely.
Yeah, Kagura would definitely be part of it. Leon would be
Yeah.
part of it. What's his name? The Twin Dragon Slayers will be part of it.
That'd be
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
They've been talking about Sting, so he could definitely make an appearance. Hibiki, he's the information gatherer. He'd be useful.
Yukino, too. She could be much
Sure,
more
yeah.
happy.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, and the fifth question for our guest. Give us the scoops. What is the most embarrassing thing people have ever seen you do? Give details.
the most
Do I
embarrassing.
really have to answer this?
Of course you do.
Yeah, you asked us. You had the kahoonies to ask us, so you gotta
Yep,
you
you
gotta
gotta
respond.
answer that.
It was supposed to be for the original guest, but...
That's unfortunate. The original guest, you can go get mad at them.
Okay. Well, it was a couple of years ago. This isn't going to be a long story. But basically, I was in this milkshake place, and this guy was trying to hit on me, and he was doing a really bad job because he was a nerd. And basically, he tripped on me, and he spilled, like, bright chocolate milkshake on, like, a bright blue school uniform. And I had to walk home with chocolate milkshake going all down my uniform. And I mean, like, from head to, like, ankle.
You didn't wipe it off with, like, a napkin or
I
anything?
couldn't. I tried, and it still showed. So I had to walk home for, like, 20 minutes looking like that.
That's what you get.
So she...
That doesn't sound all that
Everyone.
embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, but everyone
were
on the
you-
bus saw it. Lots of my friends saw it, and it was
Oh well.
They should have taken
No, but
pictures
if
and
I
put
were-
it on the internet.
so embarrassing.
No, if I were you, I'd be like, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the
No.
yard," and then
Yeah.
No.
make a joke out of
Umne,
it.
you'd do that even if there was no milkshake.
Oh!
Ooh,
Well.
bad.
Alright,
Wanna
that's
honk
the
my
end of
horn.
that's the end of Toshi's questions. Hungry, you can give us now the emailed questions.
Oh, okay. Fine, let's do it. Okay. Number one is from Fleet. Okay, number one. Who is the most useless character from each of the big three plus Fairy Tail?
Fairy Tail is obviously Happy. I think I've said that way
Yes.
too many times.
I agree.
Whatever, man. Happy sucks.
Happy, for Naruto, Sakura, for One Piece, Usopp, and for Bleach,
Chad, probably.
Chad. I'll go with Chad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a solid list.
I think from Fairy Tail Happy,
hmm
One Piece Usopp as well. That guy's so annoying. Bleach, I'm actually going to go for Orihime. She has some plot points, but she annoys me to death.
But
and
she
I'm just
has
like,
the healing ability. Healing is important.
Yeah.
She
But
got
still,
kidnapped
like,
once,
the
and everyone
whole-
acts like she's this crazy girl who can't defend herself. She got kidnapped in the middle of the night, didn't she?
Yeah,
Hey.
by Stark, I think.
I don't
But
remember
they-
exactly the details, but yeah, it was only like once, and then
Yeah,
she's
but
like,
still.
everyone's like, oh my god, she's so useless, she can't fight, like, whatever.
But still, we have the entire fourth company who specialize in healing as well. Like, I know Orihime has, like, special powers, but if it comes to healing, there's an entire
But she also has
company
like
of
defensive
Shinigami.
powers.
Yeah, but, like, I just don't know. Apart from her defensive powers and stuff, I never found her useful. Like,
She can attack, but it's like her personality that holds her back.
yeah.
Because she doesn't like violence and, I don't know, whatever.
What a fucking
But,
knob.
like, with her powers, she's very versatile, though.
She has,
and
as God said, she could have the most overpowered power in all of Bleach. She could easily, used by the right person, her powers could be the most powerful in manga history. One of the most powerful in manga history.
Well, not manga history, but it certainly like maybe
big
like the
three.
mainstream stuff.
Yeah, she can reject anything. It's like she could reject Umne's existence and Umne would cease to exist. As much as awesome as that would be, I'm just saying that's how strong Urahime could be.
Well, you know, that's her personality happens to be her limiter, so.
You don't read
As
Bleach,
for
so you
Naruto,
wouldn't
I'll
know.
go with Sakura.
I know enough of Bleach.
No, you don't. You just heard us
Yeah.
say that. Her
Shut up,
personality
Umne.
No,
was
I
back.
watched.
Shut
Anyway,
up,
can we get to the
Umne.
next question?
Let's get the next question.
Whatever.
Number 2.
No
who
one
are
cares.
who are the 4 most intolerable users on the wiki in your opinions? Intolerable?
Do we really have to answer
See,
that?
you're one of them.
Is it basically who are the most annoying characters on the
I think
wiki?
it not annoying users.
You know what? I don't want to answer this because it's kind of inappropriate.
Then again,
Like,
it
you
is
know-
for our wiki, so that inappropriate is all the more appropriate.
No, but like this is just.
Anyways, calm down,
unnecessary.
Umne, if you're not going to say anything. One of you two wants to answer first?
Why does Nucky
I said
first
Fleet.
come to mind?
And Nucky.
Well, what do you mean by intolerable? You think like, oh...
It's basically like you just don't want this person to be there. Like, you just wish they would go away. completely.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Then
He
maybe
doesn't
not
listen.
Fleet.
He doesn't listen to this podcast. He doesn't even listen to this podcast. So Suzu, yeah, easily Suzu.
Nah, I'm still not gonna say Suzu.
Who else was there?
Who's that guy? Dark Siamitsu.
Oh, Dark
Dark
Saint
Saint
Mitsubi. Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, let's add him to the list.
I'm gonna add him too, and I'm gonna one. Nucky needs to stop going crazy. If he were like less of an idiot, I would probably tolerate him more.
Who the fuck else is?
Can you really limit this to 4 people? I mean, it's Fairy Tail after all.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
This seems like a.
That's good enough, actually, in my opinion.
Fine. Let's just move on. Okay. Now, question 3. Hungry, Ultra, Umne. You three are leaders of a country. Which country do you think each of you fellow podcasters would be leader of? Note, they cannot be leaders of the country they live in. I would be leader of... Now, you guys go.
Oh,
Obviously somewhere that isn't religiously, organized or anything like that, because, knowing me, I would honestly have to say... I can't tell. Maybe probably Europe. Europe is not. No. Fuck.
Europe is not a country.
Shut up. Shut up. I was going to say because Europe count, but I have to pick something within Europe.
Oh,
no,
it depends. Like, make guess specific.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say.
Umne.
Probably Spain.
Spain. Okay. Why Spain?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe just because of what they appreciate and everything. I've been there when I was really young, so I didn't take it in properly, but...
You'd be assassinated once you are inducted. Like, the second you are inducted, they would just assassinate you.
Well, you know what? As president, I'll try to change that. So, Ultra, what would you pick? Whatever, it's a nice place.
Constitutional monarchy, but whatever.
I'll go with Canada just so I can run it into the ground.
I choose America so I can run it into the ground even more than it's already run into the ground.
Wow.
Oh wait, is that even possible? I don't know.
I wish I could choose America too, just so I can run it also into the ground. That would be fun. But
it's already in the ground, to be honest.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Toshi, what would you pick?
Yeah, Toshi.
I'd pick China. I'd use all its factories and stuff to make loads of merchandise and take over.
Your little Toshitaro thing.
Yeah, I'd increase.
Yeah, Toshi's just gonna legalize slave labor and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, well, at least Toshi's was to her benefit, so.
To her benefit, not to the benefit of a million.
Oh no, from our countries.
Child labor laws are ruining this country. I'm sorry.
Okay. What's the next question?
Yeah, what's next? Okay, number 4. Would you rather fight off a horde of piranhas, a great white shark, Jalal fangirls and rage at Jalal's death, a pack of wolves, or Chuck Norris?
Isn't Chuck Norris 79 now?
But the joke is that he's supposed, so we'll just go by that.
Yeah, I'll go with Jalal.
Jalal fangirls.
I'll go with Jalal fangirls.
Jalal fangirls.
It's like, oh well, no one cares. Okay,
they're still human. They don't have big teeth.
Yeah.
I could take those fangirls in seconds.
Okay. Nosebleeds. Okay, congrats, Hungry. You were the only one to answer my... Oh, yeah, okay. You're welcome. Okay, no, question. Would you rather die in the goriest, slowest, most painful death or have dinner with Umne at McDonald's?
Ooh! You're so funny, Nosebleeds.
Oh, shit.
Dinner with Umne. Dinner with Umne, only because I'd make him pay.
It is McDonald's, though, so I mean...
I'd make Umne pay, though, so that's the only reason I want to go.
I'd go bankrupt.
Well, I mean, you'd bankrupt yourself. She wouldn't eat as much.
So funny.
I'm glad you agree.
That's tough. That's tough.
Bleeds. Jeez, I don't even know you that well. And here you are making jokes at me.
He's one of the many.
Is easily one of the hardest questions I've ever had on.
Really hungry? You're contemplating this? I will hurt you.
Yeah.
You'll try.
No, you know what? Hungry's smarter now. I could do it.
He will try and then realize that it requires effort, and he'll be like, "Oh my god, my."
Oh please, I'm a hard worker.
Go back to eating his donuts and shit. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll choose neither.
Whatever.
You can't choose neither. Give him an answer.
I'll go with the former. The die in the goriest, slowest, most painful pace.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Next is from Next is from, I think, this is Fleet. Okay. Oh, God.
Fleet.
Okay.
Yeah?
No, not Fleet, not
Ethan
Fleet.
too.
Nuck. Oh, God.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
you and your questions. Okay, number 1. True or false? In Somalia, you can invest in pirate crews for a percentage of the treasure they capture.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
True.
I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, he says, true. They even have a special stock exchange for this very purpose.
There
That's
definitely is.
awesome.
I heard that on CNN. That was during the Kenya Mall attack. I found out about that.
Number 2, regular question. Who is the user who annoys you the most?
You.
Same as
Yeah. Yeah, you, Canuck.
Wow, you're also mean.
He answered his own question.
You know what? Like Relly says,
We're
I have
honest.
stop magic, so stop.
You're only allowed to use that in your own defense.
Oh, really? Is that what it? Okay.
We decided.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll go with it. Yeah.
I'm not. Fuck you.
Aw.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Seriously.
Next question. True or false? A duck's quack is the only sound which never echoes.
What? Oh, seriously, it's a Saturday. Do I need
These
to hear
questions.
Hey, there's random true and false he gets on the internet.
this? Okay,
So
false.
it's apparently it's true, though no one knows why it doesn't echo. That's weird.
Interesting. Have they ever tested it?
They probably did, but I don't know.
Can you imagine bringing a duck to a canyon or
Yeah.
whatever? Yeah, next question.
And number 4, regular question. What is the quality that you respect like most about user who annoys you the most? The person you named in the question. Oh, fuck you. You set us up for that one.
I didn't say anybody. Wait.
Shit.
Oh, did you pick
and
next?
2.
Oh,
Two.
I picked Nucky.
2, and
and
don't.
Toshi-
I like that
Nucky
you're
as well.
Canadian. That's
There's
all I
more.
like about
There's
you.
more to the question. And
But
2,
I don't like that you're a defending idiot. You should just let them go. They're Americans, so their opinion doesn't matter. Just let it go.
Yeah.
The extension to the question is 2, and don't pussy out and say that they don't have one. Everyone, no matter how big of an asshole, has at least one great quality.
I'm
Oh,
not
what
an
a nice.
asshole. Hungry. Tell me, what's your favorite thing about me?
Oh shit, Hungary's in trouble now.
I can
I'll tell
think
you
some.
mine. He
That's-
provides good entertainment for the wiki by getting himself banned.
Yeah, that's. I guess that's
Yeah, and he comes to chat when Rye's there, so we get to play the Kick Nucky game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good entertainment, classic times.
Mm-hmm. Toshi, were you even there?
No,
sure
actually I wasn't, but I heard
Uh-huh.
about
Oh,
it.
you're not? Oh.
No, I wasn't. No,
Okay,
actually I
Hungry,
was.
answer.
Now that I
I'm not
remember.
letting you go.
All right. Next question. True or false?
Fuck you.
Gandhi used to sleep next
Oh.
to naked women to test
That's
his
true.
devotion
I
to
already
chastity.
already know
Yep.
that.
True, yeah.
Ultra is Indian. He knows everything about Gandhi.
I don't know everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you're far from peaceful.
Next is from
That's
God.
true. I'm not peaceful.
Next questions are from God.
Okay,
Number 1.
God.
Ibizu, Zenosuke, Gaimon, Macau, Zonge, and Alandalon versus Umne. Does Umne lose, or do the manga characters just give up because they don't want to touch Umne?
Well, they can attack ranged, right?
yes, they
Well,
can.
God, we all know you just pay him off to not touch you, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. I get.
Then
Either
again, would you
both
really
of
wanna
them.
pay him?
Both of them are viable. I might go with the latter.
I'll go with the ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hungry, using big words. Former and latter, that's the first.
I use those
Not
all the
really.
time.
From you, it's not? Okay, that's the next question.
Maybe you should
May have
unclog
bad
your
neck.
ears with grease. Okay, alright. Next
I'm
question.
listening to you.
Alright,
Okay, maybe
number
I should
two.
plug
Number 2.
Tampon.
How do you imagine Jalal will die? He will die in
Protecting
front of...
Urza.
Yeah,
God.
exactly. He will die in front of Erza. Easily.
Yeah.
Obvious.
If he dies, yeah.
No, he will die. That's just written in stone.
Mm.
Okay. Number 3. How do you imagine Umne will die? He will die alone, surrounded by a bunch of truckers that rape his body after he's
I
dead.
really don't know how comfortable I feel about that question, Gods. I mean, seriously, that's just inappropriate.
I think Umne will die a peaceful death in a stripper club.
Maybe he'll be.
How is that a peaceful death?
Because it's like, I
Wait,
don't know, it's
what
like
was your
he-
what was your answer?
that he'll die peacefully but in a stripper club.
He'll die hard then, right?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Why can't you guys be optimistic? Knock on wood. Old age. Holy shit.
Okay. He'll be like incarcerated. Then he'll die by lethal injection,
Wow.
or maybe the electric chair.
He'll be
Why would he even
killed
need the
by his own.
electric
He'll be killed by his own kind at SeaWorld.
Guys,
Why is he in SeaWorld?
just being mean.
I said by his
Give
own
us the
kind.
backstory.
He's going to SeaWorld on a trip, and one of the whales is like, "Hey, that's the asshole who stole my stuff," and he kills Umne. He sees Umne, he's like, "Oh, a fellow whale." It's just like, I kill him.
Yeah, okay.
But sometimes life that's what happens, you know. Next is from Fairy of Light. Hungry. What kind of non-food but named after food would you eat if you had to? AKA popcorn, ceiling, packing peanuts, etc. What?
What?
What type of non-food but named after food?
How's popcorn not food?
No,
I don't know.
popcorn, ceiling, and packing peanuts, or etc. Like, those are examples.
Oh.
Yeah, how's
Okay.
popcorn not? That makes
No, it's
Wait.
It's like the things that you put in a package. It's not food, it's just what you call it. Like packing peanuts are the things you put in your packages when you send them so they don't damage the product.
Oh, that stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't think of anything. It's like, give me some
I
examples.
don't know that.
Give me more
She
examples.
just gave... Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
Wow.
Jeez.
And plus, even if we did know, I mean, I don't know how much that contribute to the...
Let's just say
Sorry,
Hungry
Fairy.
would eat anything. How about that?
Yeah, fine.
Sorry,
I'll eat it.
sorry, Fairy. Can't answer that.
Yeah. Next, to Ultra. One day you wake up to find you have been turned into a duster, and there are two girls.
Jesus.
What the hell was that?
You know what? It's Diwali tomorrow, so
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Indian
happy Diwali.
I don't really care.
Indian Christmas. Great. Okay. Let me start the question over. One day you wake up to find you have been turned into a duster, and there are two girls in love with you, a violin and a handheld mirror. Which do you choose?
You're a duster, like a feather duster?
I
Yeah.
guess.
A violin and a handheld mirror. Which one do you choose?
Violin, because then I can be used to player, if you know what I mean.
Nice. Score. Score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next is for Umne. Would you rather be trapped in a small room or a big, flat, empty dimension?
Oh. Wow. Okay, fuck. Now things got real. Okay, big, empty dimension.
Just so you have room to run around in. I would
it'd be like less restricting.
Like, no, you know what? No, because like if you don't want to see like the plainness of everything, but if you were stuck in a small room, like you'd want to break out. So I'd rather just like be comatose
And plus, if it's for you, how small can it be?
You're just getting these jokes on a silver platter today, Ultra.
Yeah.
People, stop it. Okay, what's the next question?
Next is for the guest. If the podcast people were a pattern, what would they be? As like polka dots, plaid, stripes, etc.
Okay.
Well, Ultra will be plain because
No, I don't think
Ultra is
it's
plain.
individual.
Oh.
Wait, aren't we individual patterns?
Are we? I thought we were a pattern in the whole.
No, I thought we were individual patterns.
Okay,
like
if it's individual patterns, go ahead.
Okay, Ultra's plain because Ultra's plain.
Why am I plain?
I don't know. You just are. Umne would be sparkles. Like, you know, you get that really sparkly patterned stuff. Yeah, I think Umne would be really sparkly because Umne is really fashionable and all that.
Damn
And
straight.
Hungry would have like, I don't know. I think Hungry would have
You'd probably be like a grape juice stain.
Why does diarrhea come to mind when I think of a hungry pattern?
Oh my god.
yeah, but I was actually gonna kind of say that. Like, I think yours would be a diarrhea.
I can accept
You were
that.
seriously thinking diarrhea?
Yeah, when I was thinking,
Diarrhea.
a hungry pattern, just diarrhea. I don't know why. It's just the first thing
I
that
don't
came to
even
mind.
understand the logic
Yeah.
behind that.
I don't either. So, yeah, that's life.
Alright.
And next question is to everyone. Have you ever eaten an acorn? If so, would you recommend someone who hasn't eaten to eat them?
I have never eaten.
No.
I think I have eaten an acorn once, but I don't remember. I think I was like, oh,
I
this
actually
might-
have.
Fuck, wait a minute.
I think it's because I thought it was an apricot. Like acorn and apricot are the same, so maybe they taste the same. So yeah.
No.
Yeah, but they don't look very alike.
No. I mean, like,
I
they're almost the same. Almost.
Alright. I think I've had one before. But I don't
thought I
remember.
ate an acorn, but it was chestnut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
next, that's
Go
it
on.
for Fairy of Light. Next is from Carrot. And hey everyone, my brain is dead, so bear with me. What brain? Okay.
Hey.
Next is for me. First, that's for me. If you had to make a band, what kind of band would it be, and what would you call yourself? Ooh! We would be a boy band. Oh, like One Direction, like One Direction, but more like
Sexual?
No, not sexual, but like spontaneous. Like, and what would we call ourselves? Ooh.
So many members again.
Oh yeah.
Who would be in your band?
It would be me, Wrath, Mega. MJ, easily MJ. Oh, he's awesome. MJ. Okay, so that's 4. I remember I was.
Finn.
No, Finn wasn't in it.
He was. I remember.
No, Wrath because of his suave hair and his super rosy, chubby cheeks. Mega because we need some Latino flavor. MJ just because he looks like a pop star already.
Aw, that's nice.
Me just because I'm awesome.
Just so freaking gorgeous.
Debatable.
And who would be? We need 5 members. Who would be our?
I thought it was Finn. Come up with the 5th now.
Maybe Kuro?
No.
He's got the boy band hair. That's for sure. He can
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You need who would be a good boy band member? Can't be God. God would be the manager. We could use some Asian. Oh, there was an Asian guy. Who the fuck was it? Oh, who was the Asian dude?
You have an Asian guy?
Yeah, who was the Asian guy?
MDM?
No, not MDM. He's our
Choco?
he's our like 7-Eleven sponsors. Like
The only Asian guy that comes to mind is Council Org.
Rem?
Fuck it. Let's go with Rem. Rem is our. No, Ultra. Ultra can be our Asian influence. Yeah, Ultra's part of the.
Okay.
And then
Ultra's part of the boy band.
I don't even think.
what's your band's name?
I don't know, Finger Bang or something like that. I don't know. That's from South Park, actually.
I thought you said it wasn't sexual.
Fine. No, not sexual. Fine.
Toxic vomit?
Chemical toilet.
Maggie would be all over you.
Yeah, I know. Maggie would be like, I'm your biggest fan! It's like, alright, Maggie, calm down. Okay, next question. Next is to Ultra. Because you wouldn't tell me exactly who the guest was, you shall be punished with hopefully personal and embarrassing questions. My question for you is, what 5 things do you look for in a woman? List in order of importance and state why.
Okay. Number 1, her ability.
Never catch a break.
I don't care. Number 1, the ability to accept a person. Number 2, how hot they are. Number 3, how hot they are. Number 4, how hot they are. And number 5, how easy it is to get into their pants.
About as deep as a wading pool.
Well, Ultra, with your skill level, that's pretty damn easy.
That's a joke answer.
I think he's really narrowed. He's really narrowed down the pool.
Numbers 1, 2, and 5 are accurate. Number 3 would probably be like, they're like, probably trust. I think trust is really important in a relationship. Do they like trust me to be on my own with guy friends? How do they feel if I had a female friend? I think that would be pretty important. And the 4th one, to be honest, number 5 is just me being silly. Holy shit.
They really take the Wally seriously.
I know, right? You should see it tomorrow, man. The whole city's gonna be on smoke.
Indian Revolution over there.
Swear to God.
Well, Dubai has a lot of Indians too, so I'm a little worried now.
No one cares about Dubai.
I mean, okay, what's your 5th?
The American oil suppliers do. Anyways, I had to go with the 4th one. The 4th one would be like their level of honesty, because I think that's also really important. You got to be like able to really tell me like if I pissed you off or you need time alone. And number 5.
Yeah.
Actually,
You can just use your old answer.
Shit. No, I don't want to
You
use my old answer.
mentioned
That's silly. That's just me.
But intimacy is important.
I wouldn't rush into their pants. I wouldn't rush into anyone's pants, which is probably why I'm still.
Oh, now I'm disappointed.
Oh.
That's what they all say.
I don't know. Actually, maybe move 3 and 4 down to 4 and 5. Make number 3. Oh shit! Now I forgot my answer.
Oh.
You know.
Too bad,
Beauty.
so sad.
Oh, actually, I think it was a pretty good answer too.
You don't want to rush into my pants? Oh.
I don't want to. Nobody wants to rush into your pants. Nobody wants to. No, people want to wash your pants.
I'm hungry.
Come on.
So mean.
Answer your question.
Too bad.
We're waiting.
Yeah, sorry about that. You don't even want to know what just happened.
We're waiting.
I'm thinking. Move on. I'm sorry. You have enough
Fine,
answers.
move on. Okay. Next is for Umne. Brains over brawn or brawn over brains, and a potential partner, that is.
Oh. Brains over brawn.
Okay.
Simple. That's pretty much it.
It's not like we care. Hooray.
See, Hungry, you're pissing off the fireworks god, so just be nice today. What's the next question?
No one cares about you, Umne.
The train
Next,
will find you in
yes.
hate.
Fuck, I don't know. Who are the top 3 Fairy Tail users you on your FT Wikia hit list? No dodging the question or saying you love everyone.
Shit.
Oh, who's on my hit list?
Yeah, top 3.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'll
Do I have to give it in order?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna dodge the question.
Alright. Do you remember that, could it be banned or just a random user or
Whoever.
does it have to be an active one? Okay. There's this random user before we got banned called Lecco.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Lecco?
He kept hitting on me.
He's
In
the
my
other
DM.
account of that Leezilla guy, the guy who made the wiki about Jess.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
Hitting on me in PM. I'm just like, dude, stop. I'm gonna kill you. So yeah.
You should have hit him back.
I really should have. Yeah, him. Kakarot, we've had a lot of history. I guess you guys can probably tell that. And third, I guess God. Because God.
Oh, poor
God
God.
delicious.
Unfortunately.
Oh, well. Unfortunate, but it had to be done.
Mhm.
Bye, God.
Yeah. My God.
Next is from Wrath.
Okay.
Number 1, how close to Umne is the Blue Nitro in appearance?
Who's the Blue Nitro?
Very, very close. Very close.
Fuck y'all.
Although-
Let me
close
take a look
enough.
at this.
Although not as big, very close.
Well, not nearly, but
Yeah.
Wait, he's
Yeah,
from Toriko?
Maybe, maybe not.
Because I'm looking at scooters. Hey, that's weird. I don't even...
Oh my God,
Guys.
idiot. Scooters.
Wait, I'm looking at him. Isn't he the thing that, like... The thing that opens its mouth and, like, has teeth?
I didn't know scooters did that.
No, fuck. You guys, seriously, this is from Toriko?
Maybe.
Stop it. You guys have to tell me where this is from.
No, we don't.
We don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
you do. Wrath, Wrath,
Moving
you're gonna
on.
have it. You're
We're
gonna
moving
get
on.
it. Next.
Number 2, if you could have one thing in the world and no one could take it away, what would you choose to have?
All the money in the world.
I can't say all the money in the world.
Because then nobody could take
You're
it.
gonna buy something and that belongs to somebody else, so.
I would choose.
Tickle.
One.
I was gonna make a joke answer. My self-respect. No.
If you could have one.
The one thing no one can take is Loxus, Rogue, Gara, and all the men I love in one package, so it's technically one item.
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay, Gara then.
Umne's freedom.
Wait, the question was something that belongs to you. My freedom belongs to you, Hungry?
No, if you could have one thing in the world and no one could take it away.
So you want my freedom?
Yeah, I would. You would be my slave for the rest of your life.
Fuck off. You don't get to touch my freedom.
Yes, he does. It's
Oh,
actually
yeah, I
in the
do.
book.
Yep.
Oh.
I would want the birch to buy, so I can charge people money to go in and.
They already get charged.
Yeah, but now I'm the owner, so I get the money.
How much would you charge them?
I don't know. Depends on how much the inflation rate in that country is and all the other economics I have to consider.
Just tell me now, so I
What?
can Just tell me how much would you charge?
It depends on how much I have to. I have to know the currency value and shit.
Oh,
Alright,
well,
economist
Yeah,
culture,
off the
calm
topic.
down.
Okay, well, I guess something that I have that I don't want taken away from me would be my family.
Oh god.
Like marriage, okay, you're still a part of our family, but I don't want somebody taking my family's
That's
lives.
such a pageant answer.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That just makes
I'm
me want to kill them
serious.
even more.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna win pageants, so you guys just sit there and look at bad.
Oh well.
Yeah, you could totally win the transvestite Miss Universe.
Well, that's one more award than you'll have.
Oh,
I don't really consider
yeah.
that.
Water on
I don't
that.
really consider that an award. That's more like a disservice.
Yeah, but you're gonna keep watching it.
Yeah, watching and laughing.
Well, it's still a trophy.
Are you sure it's a trophy? I think it's more like a douchebag.
Ew, I even tried to say. Okay, wait, we're totally deviating from the questions.
Oh, Umne, you try, but yet you fail.
Shut up.
Next question.
what's the
Next
It's really
question.
a surprise.
If you had to add a permanent fourth member to the podcast, who would you choose? Toshi is not an option. Just keep the answers fresh.
That wasn't an option.
Wrath.
Okay, well, I really liked Kuro as a guest because he was very
Kuro would-
insightful.
Laura was pretty good. But Relly was also pretty good too.
Yeah.
But Riley's mic was a little,
It
it's
That-
not a personal thing, but I just think Kuro was a package.
Shit.
Kuro has a good mic and a connection for
I
it.
think I'll agree with Kuro. Kuro's got a really broad mind when it comes to manga. He's not biased.
Plus, he has an Australian accent, which is...
Yeah. So yeah, Kuro.
Yeah, Kuro.
Korea.
And a request, for fuck's sake, make
It would
Umne
suck.
practice
It would
them.
suck for Kuro because of his time zone, though.
Yeah,
Wait, what was that, man?
Oh yeah, and the request is one, for fuck's sake, make Umne cry this time, please, I'll pay you.
Whose question is this, Carrie's?
No, Wrath. Why would Carrot ask that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's Wrath.
Wow, Wrath. Seriously, at first I let it go, but this time you're gonna be in big trouble. You're lucky you're offline right now.
Shut up, Umne.
What are you gonna throw at him, Umne?
I'm gonna
What do you
throw
carry in your purse? The used tampons
crying
or something?
mouth and
Umne's a collector.
Ew.
Collector, salesman, distributor.
I'm not telling you what I am. Okay, what's the next question?
We already know what you are, but that's why you're too embarrassed to say it.
Okay, next is
Aren't you
from
gonna help me?
Michelle.
Oh.
Okay.
Question
You
number one.
wanna bully me? You.
Next. Number one. What turns you on?
Oh.
Anime guys
Obviously
I
not
like.
ultra and hungry.
I can tell you what doesn't
And
turn me on.
Too late. I said it first. You can't say it.
anyone whose name is so cliche and just awful.
My
Meaning
name is
Umne.
Cliche. Fuck you, Mario. You fucking Nintendo.
Why did you
Anyone
why did you automatically assume I was talking about you?
Wait, you're not talking about me?
I was
Oh,
actually
burn.
talking about you.
You were? Okay, then fuck you again. What I said, I stand by it.
How about
Okay. No, seriously. What turns you on?
Well, you are pretty good at standing by. Alright, hot women turn me on. That's it.
Yeah, women turn me on. And foliage.
That's so cliche. The women part.
Yeah,
It's
if
pretty
anything's
accurate.
cliche, it'd be that, but it's true, so we can't really
Yeah.
go against it.
Fine. I'll go with something unoriginal. Trees. How about that?
Oh wow, you're such a druid.
Unoriginal and unexplainable.
Yeah.
Tree hugger.
Tree hugger.
Literally.
hmm
Okay. Next. Number 2. If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be? Can be anyone in history.
Dead or alive?
Umne's grandfather, so I can kill him. Before he makes you.
There wouldn't be no
Hugh
podcast
Jackman.
to happen, so whatever.
No, I would eventually come up with the idea.
No, you wouldn't. You're not that bright.
Yes, he is.
Burn.
Say, if you guys are gonna make
Dude,
jokes,
he's the one who
just
kills
laugh.
you like
You can't
every
help
week in
each
the
other.
jokes.
And yet you're all
You guys
here.
can't gang up. You guys are all circle jerkers. Stop it.
Oh, Umne.
Whatever.
I'm not a circle
Oh
jerker.
no, Toshi's not. She's just.
Umne
she's
has a
here
soft
because of
side.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a few soft sides.
His whole body is a soft side.
At least I have something that will be harder than yours and is at least
Unlikely.
ultra
Meh.
past his prime.
Meh, you try. Next question.
Ultra never had Prime.
Hey, man, I still have yet to reach that.
Next question.
Huh?
Okay, number 3. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of someone you like?
I answered that earlier, so no.
Nothing.
Wait, that was in front of someone you liked?
Okay, no, actually it wasn't. Okay.
Aw, that would have been cute if you liked the milkshake guy and then he made a little spill and he started blushing and you started blushing and then you went home all embarrassed.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing. I did nothing embarrassing in front of the person I like.
Except for blush in front of Bear while he was playing with his cat.
That's not embarrassing, and that was at the time. But
And,
I
and
mean,
Bear
like,
and Bear was giving you the classic ew Yao Ming face. He was like ew.
wait, that name is so familiar. Yao Ming. Oh, Yao Ming.
He's a basketball
Fucking
player.
stupid. God.
Stop! I don't watch basketball.
Alright, next.
Even I don't. I know who he
Next.
is.
Number 4. For Ultra, the silly willy pompous bastard, would you say you're closer to a cucumber or a pickle?
What's the difference between a cucumber and a pickle?
Cucumber's
A
more
cucumber
chill.
is not pickled, and a pickle has sat in brine for like a long time and became all like wrinkly.
Plus, cucumbers are way more chill. I would say you're a cucumber, Ultra. You're really chill.
I'll go with that.
Cool as a cucumber.
Shut up, Umne. Next. Number 5. If you could shoot anyone in the foot, who would it be? Umne is not a valid answer. God damn it.
Thank
Hungry.
you. Wait, whose was this again?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Thank you, Shelly. Gosh, finally some
I'd shoot
salvation.
hungry.
Hungry, definitely. I think he'll help his feet.
No, we can double team and shoot one bullet in
we'll
his
shoot
foot.
both
So
his
he can never
feet.
walk.
The person who Umne loves the most.
Wait, no, Umne is not an option. He loves himself the most, doesn't he?
Oh, I love. Oh, ew. Zing.
But whatever, as long as I can avoid the question.
And basically, the person who Umne loves the most in this world.
Why don't you pick someone you hate?
What?
Why don't you just pick someone you don't like?
Wow.
I think anybody who likes you would probably be on his hit list by extension.
Well, then there'd be a lot of people on his list then.
I guess so. It is hungry after all.
Oh, you guys.
Okay, who'd you pick?
I don't know, maybe Justin Bieber. So, like, I think he lives in America right now, so if I shoot him in the foot, he can't come back to Canada, so they have to keep him. So I think that'd be pretty
kind
cool.
of pissing me off too.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my answer.
Let's shoot his other. No, I shot Hungry Sweat. Okay, then that's
Yeah,
fine.
Maybe-
one foot's good enough.
Maybe Kanye West. He started New York Wine.
You know what though? Okay, yeah, whatever. I guess so.
Yeah.
Were you about to comment on that Taylor Swift thing?
No.
Because, I mean, that's the first thing that came to mind.
No, not
He
even
just
that. Just like recently, he's just been acting really.
Oh yeah, he's so like superficial.
What did he do recently?
In every interview, he's like, "I'm the best. I'm amazing," and like stuff.
Oh,
like
okay. I don't watch his interviews.
that.
He's been getting annoying. Anyway,
I don't like him anyway.
Yeah.
next from Meji. Hey everybody, out of the 6 mangas that you guys talk about, which has taught you the most in terms of moral values as a person?
Oh, that's a refreshing question.
Nothing really. I don't get. I see manga as just entertainment. I don't see it something that I need to learn from because it's not real. It's fictional.
Well, I mean, even if you didn't even if you see it as a form of entertainment, is there nothing you picked up on though?
The only thing that I picked up on is how to kill someone more satisfyingly. That's it.
That's something like a bad guy would do, though.
Exactly.
You learn from the wrong people.
You don't really learn anything from anime and manga. You just see what happens and you acknowledge it and you relate it to something in real life. Because real life has a lot more, you see something in manga, then you think of something similar in real life. So it's not really learning, it's more like associating. And
Plus
maybe
Yeah. Well,
Maybe the
go
manga
on.
like raises your awareness, but that's about it.
Plus, it's more situation. Like, when are you ever gonna be a mage and your friends get attacked,
Mage, ninja,
by
pirate,
yeah.
all that stuff.
Okay, then maybe we can alter the question. What gives you more, like...
How about we don't do that and say we did, and we
Yeah,
move on
let's
to the
just
next
move
question?
on.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, to the guest, who is your favorite user on the Wikia?
Ooh, someone's putting in place.
Answer, say not Meji. I would laugh.
Dang. Go on.
Toshi, you're the guest. Who's your
You
favorite
there?
user on the
Right,
wiki?
it's for me. I'd say Korra. Korra's really nice.
Aw.
Cute.
Okay.
Ume's a close second.
Excuse me, I sneezed. Someone's talking about me. Oh, you just... Oh, that's so funny. Okay, thanks.
Oh, I can hear the sarcasm in Toshi's voice. Okay, next. To Umne, if you had the chance to go out and either Ultra Hungry or the guest, who would you pick and why, and how would your date be set up? Who sets up dates anymore?
No, I don't know, but me and Toshi will go shopping, get froyo, watch movies, and get our nails done.
What's
Sounds
a
like a good date.
froyo?
Frozen yogurt. We're not gonna
right.
go to that milkshake place anymore.
Damn, I haven't gone to Frozen Yogurt in a while.
Aw.
Anyway.
I should have picked you then.
Anyway, that was the last question, everybody.
Oh, okay.
That's so sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can make
We're
more
here for a
questions
while.
from the top of my head, but no, I'm not going to.
Okay,
Okay.
well, you all know the email, so just...
Right.
Thank you for sending in your questions this week.
Yep, we appreciate it. We thank Toshi for filling in guest at the last minute.
Thank you,
No
Toshi.
problem. What's the poll going to be this week?
We can't... Wait, who's the guest? We can't say it, because he might come...
We'll,
Yeah.
Or she,
we'll
I forgot
think
who
about
was.
it.
We'll think about it. We'll figure something out. It's us. We can figure out something funny.
Yeah.
So,
No
you guys...
surprise with the result on the last poll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's the
But,
podcast,
you
everyone.
guys...
Okay.
Not yet, wait, you guys really
Wait.
have to, like, answer the podcast, the whorehouse question, because the draw is next week, you guys.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, tell them.
So, yeah, you gotta say something cool so we can pick you, and you're gonna win a manga volume, and how often does that happen? Never, because you guys never win, so, like, you know.
Okay,
Okay,
calm
so-
down.
Alright,
Yeah.
This is the reason we can't have nice things. Anyway, thank you for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
You
Bye-bye.
guys have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
See
Have a
you
great night.
later.
Bye bye. Suck a dick, Umne.